Welcome to Small Talk. I'm your host, Javed Khan. On today's show, we're delighted to speak with Paula Hillick of the TMG Group, the mortgage group. Hello, everyone, and I'm delighted to have Paula Hillick from the TMG Group, the mortgage group. Now, today we're going to talk with Paula about these various choices that we all have. We've got choices in a variety of ways to go and get our mortgage. So, Paula, talk to us about these choices, the options, and what, in your opinion, your expertise opinion, would you suggest is the ideal one for the folks who are watching?
Well, you might say that I'm a little biased, Javed, because I am in the broker industry, but I also was in the banking industry for over 15 years with one of the 5 major banks in Canada.
Sure.
Ultimately, what I would say is you need to find the best professional that you can find. I do, however, think that the mortgage brokerage industry can provide the best professional, as well as some additional things that would support you. For example, if you go to a broker, you give one application, you have one credit bureau pulled on you, and that broker can send that application to 20 plus different lenders. If you decide that you want to shop yourself, then you'll be going to each of the different banks and potentially even different brokers, and therefore having many different credit bureaus pulled, as well as doing separate applications. So it's a time saver.
Do those brokers, Paula, are they also going to these banks? Is that part of their process, these brokers, so that if I go to a broker versus a bank, that broker is going to do, it sounds like the broker's going to do a lot of work for me.
A lot of work. And thank you for asking that question, Javed. First of all, that work that they do for you is free. So all of that legwork is free. It's the lender that actually pays the mortgage broker. And in the mortgage brokerage industry, the brokers do have access to some of the major banks like TD and Scotia, as well as banks like B2B. There are 3 of the major banks that they don't have direct access to, but they have a multitude of many other lenders in that channel.
And one last question, Paula, when I am searching for either a broker or a bank, are there some top level items that you can just quickly highlight that I should be looking for or asking these individuals?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, years of service. How many years have they been working in the industry? You can absolutely ask how many clients they've helped serve, because that'll give you their level of expertise and knowledge. And the other thing that I would say, Javed, is that most clients today, the number one thing they're going to ask a bank or a broker about is rate. But rate is not the only thing that saves a client money. There are prepayment privileges to consider and also penalties. And they should ask that question of every mortgage professional, bank, or broker that they're talking to, and they should be able to answer those questions knowledgeably.
Wow, lots to think about, lots to do some research on. Folks, please connect with Paula. Her information's on the screen, email and telephone number. Paula, thank you very much for joining me on some Small Talk.
Thank you, Javed. It was a pleasure.
Thanks. It was a pleasure speaking with Paula Hillick from the TMG Group, the mortgage group. Now, I want to hear from you. Please share your comments. Share this show with your friends and your connections. And if you or you know of someone would like to have some small talk with me, please have them email me or give me a call. Thanks very much for watching. Talk later.